So today we have a most interesting teaser from Games Workshop. I strongly suspect that this could be a new Adeptus Auroritus Repressor tank. Hello and welcome back to Warspecs Tactics for just a quick video to take a look at this teaser. As we know, we have a new Faith and Damnation preview on the way at the weekend. We're going to get to see this new Admech character in all his non-silhouette goodness, and I was wondering just how much more there would be for Warhammer 40k. The title's usually a clue. The Faith aspect of Faith of Damnation could certainly mean Sisters of Battle, though it could also mean House Cawdor from Necromunda. But however, now Games Workshop have shown us off a silhouette of something that's coming this weekend, and to me it's really easy to identify as an Adeptus Auroritus tank. So this is the issue that we have shown off, and from the silhouette alone it looks incredibly similar to the old Forge World Repressor tank. This one's a fairly venerable miniature that they used to sell for Sisters of Battle. It was only fairly recently discontinued, and it's basically an armoured pillbox where you can shoot out of, and has a decent heavy flamer on the top. The silhouette that we have shown off is quite clearly a Rhino chassis tank. You can tell that by the little bobbly aerial on the top left hand corner, and you can tell the size of the thing by the scale of the Sister of Battle manning the gun at the top. If you look even closer, then you can make out that that gun is indeed a heavy flamer. It casts the exact same silhouette as the heavy flamer that tops the Repressor tank. It is also mounted just a bit higher and raised compared with the standard Rhino chassis. Again, something that we can see on this Repressor. The only thing that we can't really tell is whether or not the thing has a dozer blade. I think that we might be able to see it just on the very right of the image, but that does seem to be a bit of guesswork at the moment. Either this is the Adeptus Auroritus Repressor, or it's something very, very like it. As with all of the recent Sisters tanks, they do seem to have added a fair bit of extra bling to it. It looks like we've got a nice shrine at the back, surrounding presumably the firing platform points, and a nice burning brazier at the front. Currently the Repressor does have some rules in the Forge World Legends section, though I do suspect that this release would be from Games Workshop and not in resin. It's currently an 105 point transport, it can take 10 Sisters of Battle models, which is pretty handy, and it does have a few reasons to upgrade to it over the Rhino. You get an extra wound, a heavy flame with strength 6, a dozer ram that is a little bit more dangerous in combat than the standard Rhino, and perhaps most interestingly, 6 firing points, where your battle sisters can blaze away from safety within that armoured carapace. Before it went to Legends, it was at least a fairly popular choice for this reason. Sisters of Battle can have some fairly squishy troops with some incredibly powerful firepower. It is really nice to be able to put an armoured hull between them and enemy shooting, so hopefully you could have a few of these cruising around and pour out melter and flamer shots into the enemy. Maybe I'm getting a bit overexcited just by a silhouette. I do fully admit that this could be something quite different, but in terms of them releasing new Adeptus Auroritus miniatures, it really does make sense for them to redo the Repressor. It's one of the few remaining Sisters miniatures that they haven't re-released compared with their old metal sculpts. So anyway, let me know what you think. Is this a Sororitas Repressor? Am I on the money? Or do you think it's something else? One way or another, we will be finding out in the Faith and Damnation preview this weekend, and I'll certainly release a video when we know more details. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I do try and keep a close eye on Games Workshop's releases and bring you guys any news as soon as it comes out. If you'd like to help support the videos, I do have a Patreon page which you can find down in the video description below, and there are a fair few benefits for joining it. In any case, a massive thank you for listening, and I'll hope to see you guys next time.